In this video, we are going to talk about CFB, Cipher Feedback Mode. We are going to discuss encryption, decryption, advantages and disadvantages of CFB. Before we move on, let's know about the introduction of CFB. CFB is an abbreviation from Cipher Feedback Mode. It is a mode of operation for a block cipher that acts as a component of a random number generator. It also involves with initialization vector, IV, which it is similar to cipher block chaining, CBC, that encrypts a set number of bits. When the previous ciphertext block is encrypted and the output is XO-read, exclusive OR, with current plaintext block in order to create the current ciphertext block. XOR operation conceals the plaintext patterns. The plaintext cannot directly work on unless there is a retrieval of blocks either from the beginning or the end of ciphertext. This is the overall of CFB diagram. Now, let's move to the encryption. Initialization vector, IV, will be used as it can be of any bits which it depends on users and the encryption that is being used. For each step, the S bits of the plaintext will be encrypted, which it is usually 8 bits, but it is still can be determined by the user. Shift left the present data in order to insert the ciphertext block into the top register and proceed the steps until all plaintexts are processed. The diagram shows the CFB encryption. The first input block is IV. Then move to encryption. After encrypted, it will produce output block. Output block consists of two parts, select part, which is S bits, and discard part. Selected S bits will be XOR with the first S bits of plaintext to produce the ciphertext. Now the first ISPOT ciphertext has been obtained. Next input block is needed in order to get the next S bit of ciphertext. The input block from the previous step will be shifted left by S bits and use as the leftmost bits of the new input block. The ciphertext from the previous step will be reused as the rightmost bits of the new input block. Now the new input block has been obtained. Next, the encryption of new block in order to get the output block. The S bits of the output block and the next S bits of the plaintext is XORed to obtain the next ciphertext. This process will be repeated until all ciphertext has been obtained. Now, move on to decryption. It is almost similar to encryption, as the placing of ciphertext and plaintext will be swapped. Next, the advantages of CFB are: separate algorithms required for all encryption and decryption. Using 64-bit block ciphers does not give any non-size problems. No padding. The bit error only affects one bit. Decryption can be parallelized. Whereas for the disadvantages of CFB, prone to bit flapping as with any stream mode. Bit flipping attack is an attack on a cryptographic cipher which the attacker can change the ciphertext in such a way that there result in a predictable change of the plaintext, although the attacker did not learn the plaintext itself. Next, encryption cannot be parallelized. And no pre-computation of the key stream. That's all for this video about CFB. Thank you for watching.